He's trying to put them in office. When the whole time they're killing and raping, robbing, murdering us. But we'll trust those devils. You invite them in your home. You break bread with them.
They're right here in our neighborhood.
Come on.
Their tongue devises mischief like a sharp razor, working deceitfully.
Working the what?
Working deceitfully.
You're always working deceitfully. Always. If I had to work for them, I wouldn't even deal with them, period. But this is a curse the Most High God put on his people. So we're going to have to go to them for the one of every dang thing. That's a curse. We need to break away from them, man. The war's already started. They're already training their children, getting them ready. What are we doing? Letting our children come through the corner, hanging out. They ain't applying themselves doing nothing. We got to get ourselves together, man. We got to come back to the Most High God. This is our only way out. And if we don't take that leap right now, we're going to be stuck. He's going to send his son through here, Mashah, Capt Mashah, with those angels to wipe brothers and sisters out of here. Come on.
Thou lovest evil more than good.
It said the so-called white man and white woman love evil more than good. They love evil more than good.
Right.
They don't want to tell you that two men can get married.
Right.
Or two women can get married. Or Sally has two moms. Bill has two fathers. Come on, man. And we don't question that. You send your kids right on up there to learn that bull crap. And if you're sending them up there, when they come home, you teach them. We know they got to go up there. We know that there. But don't just let the things that they teach them sit in their mind. You dissect it when they come home. What you learned today. This is the proper way to go about things. We don't think like that. We just go with the flow. Come on.
Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteously.
This man ain't gonna speak righteous for nothing. He ain't gonna tell you that you're a God-chosen people. He's a liar. He's not gonna tell you that you're the real Jews. He's trying to be the Jew. He's not gonna tell you the kingdom of heaven is just for you, black man and black woman. He's not gonna tell you if you come back to the Most High God, you're gonna defeat him and wipe him out. He don't tell us that. We don't even ask these questions. Come on.
This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 4.
Come on.
Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short?
It says that the triumph of the wicked is short. They're going to triumph for a long time, but it's going to be short. They're going to look like they're going to be on top. They triumphing right now. That means they rule everything. They in rulership, but it's going to be for a short time. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of the world.
That's right.
That's what's going down. That a white man gonna trump him? He gonna trump it for a long time, triumph for a long time. But it's gonna be real short, quick. He had his little run. He done his thing. He built all the shopping malls.
Hold up, bro.
What's going on, bro?
Hold on, King.
All right.
Come on. Y'all lead it. And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
It says, but the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. You hypocrites out there, your joy is only going to be for a moment. Till you be found wrong and proved wrong. Separate yourself from these people. Don't join hand in hand with these people. We have to gather together ourselves.
Right.
We have to come back to the Most High God as a nation of people.
Right.
As a body of people. There's no way out. Selling dope, there's no way out of that. Smoking dope, there's no way out of that. You looking for salvation? You looking for a rest? Oh yeah, give me Malachi. Give me Michael 2 and 10. I know y'all looking for rest, but you ain't gonna find it in America. You're not gonna find it here.
Michael 2 and 10?
Yeah, Michael 2 and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Come on.
This is the book of the prophet Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10.
Come on.
Arise ye and depart.
What now?
Arise ye and depart.
So the Most High God said, arise ye. Stand up on your feet. Get this wisdom and knowledge and understanding and depart when you know who you are. When a wise man can see oppression, it should make him mad.
Right.
Depart from these people. Come on.
For this is not your rest.
Say that again.
For this is not your rest.
Most of God say, this is not your rest, black man. You shouldn't be trying to get comfortable right here. I'm going to just keep my feet up. You know, I'm comfortable right now. I got everything I can imagine wanting. I done everything I could possibly do. This is not your rest. Because you can jump in your car tonight, hit that highway, and get pulled over, pull your cell phone out to make a phone call, and they shoot you down dead. So you was trying to pull your gun. Or say that you had a gun. So I shot you. This is not your rest. You struggling and worrying about your bills, it's not your rest. Brothers are dying on a rapid rate now. This is not your rest. Every other week we had a funeral. How can this be our rest? Our children are getting sick from this virus. We are getting sick from this virus. This is not our rest. Our brothers and sisters are filling the penitentiary up. This is not our rest. You got to sling crack to your own people. It's not your rest. Come on.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted.
Say that again.
Because it is polluted.
What America is?
Polluted.
Most of God say this place is polluted. Look at it. This place is filthy. With violence. With adultery, murdering, homosexuals, lesbians. This place is finished, man. It's polluted. You can't even raise your children right no more. We don't have the right thinking pattern no more. Because our moral compass is rap music, TikTok, videos, movies. This place is finished. Brothers and sisters, if you don't get yourself together, you're going to be finished with it. Come on.
It shall destroy you.
The Bible says it shall destroy you. This place is going to destroy you. It's already destroying our minds, destroying our children, destroying our bodies with the thing that we put in it.
What?
The food is destroying us. The water is destroying us. And most of all, their philosophies, their white Jesus is destroying our people. That's what's destroying our people. We have to depart. Don't you see brothers are dropping dead every damn week? Come on, man.
Bring it out, dog.
We've been out here prophesying telling you that. Hold what you got, Baba Kashaw. Give me Jeremiah 28, 8 and 9. We've been out almost about 5 years now telling you. We told you this plague gonna come through here. Told you gonna be a shortage on food, according to the Bible. Not us, the Most High God. Using us to tell y'all. But nobody wanna take heed. Nobody wanna hearken to the word.
8 and 9.
8 and 9. Come on.
This is the book of the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8 and 9.
Come on.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
Did what?
Prophesied both against many countries.
Russia.
Against many countries. And against great kingdoms.
Come on.
Of war.
Of what?
Of war.
What's going on?
War.
Come on.
And evil.
Uh-huh.
And of pestilence.
Uh-huh.
And the prophet what prophesies of peace, when that word of that prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord has truly sent him.
So you're going to know that the Lord truly sent us. The peace is going to come through a Mashah Yahushua. The peace is going to come when you change your life and give your life to the Most High God. We told you about the evil that's going to happen. How brothers are going to shoot each other down. How brothers are going to sleep with brother wives. We told you these things. We told you about the pestilence. Before coronavirus even got here, we told you about it. The shortness on food, we already told you about that. But nobody's listening. You study down, but ain't nobody listening. When are you going to take heed of what's going on? We have to wake up, man. We're losing too many brothers and too many sisters. We have to come back to this Bible. There's no way out for the so-called black man. We're going to show you what these streets are supposed to be like. What it's going to be like in Jerusalem. Hold that out. What you got? Give me Zechariah 8, chapter 8, and start at verse 1. Go all the way down to 7. We're going to show you something. We're going to give you a glimpse of the kingdom of heaven. What's going to be in Jerusalem. I'm going to give you a glimpse of this here.
Zechariah 1.
Zechariah chapter 8. Chapter 8, verse 1 through 7. Come on.
This is the book of the prophet Zechariah, chapter 8 and verse 1.
Come on.
Again, the word of the Lord of hosts came unto me, saying,
What did he say?
Thus said the Lord of hosts,
Come on.
I was jealous for Zion with a great jealousy.
Come on.
With a great jealousy. And I was jealous for her with great fury.
Most High God, he was jealous of us because of things that these people have done to us. That makes him jealous. And what also makes him jealous, when you go and serve another God, that makes him jealous and fury. But watch what he say to read.
Verse 3, Thus said the Lord,
Come on.
I am returned unto Zion.
Return unto who?
Unto
Most
Zion.
High God said he return unto us. In the kingdom of heaven, he's going to return back to us. That's when the Most High God going to turn to us. When everything is stopped back in place. When the black man is in his right mind. When the black woman is in her right mind. The Native American, Hispanic man, when we all come together as one. Come on.
I will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem.
Come on.
And Jerusalem shall be called a city of truth.
A city of what?
A city of truth.
Most High God said, y'all going to be called a city of truth. There's going to be nothing but righteousness. Nobody crying, nobody dying, nobody stealing. None of these things going to go on in the kingdom of heaven. In New Jerusalem. None of these things. You ain't got to worry about your kids getting kidnapped.
Right.
You ain't got to worry about your mom and daddy dying. They 60 years old. They ain't even seen their whole life yet. We ain't got to worry about that. Come on.
And the mountains of the Lord of hosts and the holy mountain. Thus said the Lord of hosts.
Come on.
There shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem.
What?
Old men and old women should dwell in the streets of Jerusalem.
The Bible says old men and old women shall dwell in the streets of Jerusalem. We're going to dwell there. We're going to have old men and young men there. Old men and old women there. So that means we're going to grow old. That's what the Bible is saying. They're going to fill the streets up. You see how we're walking around now like zombies? It's not going to be like that in the kingdom of heaven. Not in Jerusalem. You're going to be in your homeland then. You're going to see them. You're going to see Mashah. He's going to set things straight for us. Come on.
And every man with his staff in his hand for a very age.
Come on.
And the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls.
They're going to feel a what?
Boys and girls playing through the streets thereof.
So they're going to have boys and girls playing through the streets. It's going to be a beautiful thing. So therefore we're going to be still having children. Brothers and sisters, this is a glimpse of New Jerusalem. The streets going to be filled with old men and old women. The streets going to be filled with young boys, and little girls. We all going to be happy. We're going to be set in our homeland. We're going to be rejoicing because our King has brought us home. The Most High God said this place is polluted and destroyed. He got to burn this place down. You Negroes that want to keep loving America and stay down with this place, you're going to burn up too. Detach yourself from this place. Come on.
Thus said the Lord of hosts.
Come on.
If it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of my people, of this people, in these days should it also be marvelous in my eyes, said the Lord of hosts.
Most High God said it's going to be marvelous in your eyes. You're going to be looking like, wow, it's going to be peaceful. The streets going to be filled with gold. Children going to be able to play in the streets again. Old men and old women going to be able to walk in the streets again. Not get ran over, not get pushed down, not get bullied. Most High God said, matter of fact, it's going to be marvelous in my eyes to see my children in peace. To see my children in righteousness. To see my children worship me as I created them to worship me. It's going to be a marvelous time. The times we live in now is hell, brothers and sisters. But the only way you're going to be that remnant is coming back and keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
That's going to be the only way. You see that. You're not going to see the kingdom of heaven sitting on your couch eating Funyuns, talking about you have faith, and you ain't putting no works in. Come on.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, Behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country, and I will bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God in the truth and in the righteousness.
Most High God said He's going to save us from the east countries and the west countries, where He has scattered us at, while brothers and sisters still remain to this day. Most High God is going to call us back home. He's going to turn to Jerusalem.